What is good, guys and girls? It's your boy, this dude here, and today I got blindsided. I had a totally different video set up for you. We were gonna go outside to celebrate 1K. Bubba says thank you. I say thank you. I love you all. I appreciate you guys being here with me. It means a lot. But anyways, we're gonna go outside. We're gonna go catch some freshwater aquarium fish, because you know I live in Florida. So we got some beautiful invasive and native populations out here everywhere. We're gonna go do that. Gonna go get some driftwood. Rather than talk about it, I'll kind of just show you as I walk through the enclosure what we were gonna do. All right, let's get it. Now we're going to be rebuilding the inside of the tent. Hey Bubs, what you doing? You hungry, dude? Want some to eat? Yes, sir. Oh. I'm gonna put the rest of this in the bowl, alright? Right back there. Right back there. Don't come to me for it. Anyways, I'm not really too happy with the way this is set up. It's functional, right? It works. The landing works. You see he has more than enough space. He could lay out completely, roll over, do whatever he wants. He has more than enough space. There are other geckos and stuff that live in here also. So everybody has enough space. The turtles have enough space, you know, but once again, like I said, I just don't like the way this is set up. So we were gonna go outside and catch some color for the pond first off. Get some colorful tropical freshwater fish in here, cause I got like 1,000 minnows and they're all dark, right? Every last one of them, except for these albinos. We have a couple albinos that popped out. But I wanted to get some real color and just get some variation and get some new species in here. We were gonna do that. I got a bunch of traps, and yeah, we're gonna go outside and catch us some fish. Also, we're gonna rebuild the way this entire thing is set up. I don't like how they only have this little spot to bask on. So I was also gonna go looking for driftwood, the place that I was gonna go trap fish. Has 2 dams next to it and a lot of driftwood washes up there. But I found somebody on the marketplace who has already collected it, and they are willing to let this stuff go for a really cheap price. So we're just gonna go meet up. We're meeting up with him in the morning. Hey bub, what you doing? We're gonna go meet up with him in the morning and go pick up some of this driftwood. I think 8 o'clock he said. We're gonna go, like I said, pick up some driftwood. He's got pieces that are bigger than this entire enclosure, and then also smaller pieces too. So what we're gonna do is just put one big piece of this driftwood in here, give these turtles a nice cool basking spot. We'll get rid of this, and we'll also get rid of this landing here. Now I'll leave it in here overnight, cause yeah, it's functional and doing what it's supposed to do. But we're gonna go get some really big pieces of this driftwood. He's got some that look like whole trees that are 4 or 5 foot tall, and this is an 8 foot tall tent. So we're gonna get rid of this whole setup in the back, move the plant up out of here, and just take it to the top with driftwood. It's gonna be quite amazing. Also, we have an enclosure in the living room, the tree frog paludarium, which we are going to rebuild the same way. I'll get out there in a second and talk a little bit about that too. But for now, this is what we're working with, and this is what we're gonna be rebuilding. You see it's fully functional. Our boy is healthy. He's not having any problems shedding or anything like that. It's very humid in here. I have a ventilation system hooked up to this. I believe that air is very important, clean circulated air. Yeah, he's doing very well. I've had him since he was a baby, so he's all of almost 3 foot long now. He's huge, but he's due for an upgrade, and we're gonna go natural with it. We'll leave these bulbs hanging, so as long as like they don't get in the way. And I want to put about maybe a foot, another foot in substrate on the ground, so we can start planting and letting just plants and vines, pothos, whatever we decide to put in here, just grow to the top. It'll be really dope. I already have springtails, isopods, centipedes, all types of things just living in the soil already. Oh, mealworms and beetles. Yeah, so we got quite a few things going on in here. But I think, like I said, not only do the turtles deserve better, I think Bubba deserves better also. So we're gonna build them a forest in here. And the next enclosure we're looking to rebuild is the white tree frog paludarium. All of the frogs are doing amazing. Everybody's holding weight, putting on size. The fish are doing good, as you can see. But I don't like how they only have this little area over here. I'm not okay with that. So we're gonna take all of the rocks up out of here. Now, I already talked to the dude. He has 3-foot tall pieces of this driftwood. So we're just gonna be doing like one tree trunk size, and then we'll fill the water up to here so the fish can travel under and have more surface area, right? But also the frogs would be able to climb all the way to the top. That's why I left that in. This was for the I built a rain chamber inside the enclosure. But like I said, what we'll end up doing is just doing one big piece of cork bark or driftwood all the way to the top, and we'll make sure it's situated right, and then we'll plant these plants back in here somewhere inside of the driftwood. And I think we'll go ahead and do a false like background also. Cover 3 sides of the enclosure and then plant the walls too. So we know this LED is strong enough to grow literally anything. So, but everybody's doing really well. We just want to give them what they deserve. And I think the fish, like I said, the fish are doing good, but they could use a little bit more room in here. And that'll help with breeding and also give me a little bit more room to put some more species inside here. But everybody, like I said, everybody's doing good. It's just the next project. Well, this was number 1, but when I found out I could get all this driftwood for a good price and like really good big size, I just decided to do this enclosure and Bubba's grow tent. So yeah, we're gonna have fun with this. That'll be our next video, I'm pretty sure though, because I'm going to get all this stuff about 7:30, 8 in the morning, and we'll start sizing up. I'm gonna put all of them in like a little temporary. I got this other rain chamber built. I'll show you. Hold up. Here you see I have this this indoor rain chamber built. It works really well. I drilled a couple holes in that line there, and then it just like rains here on the inside. I think I want to add a little bit more tubing and then just fasten it to the top. But I'll end up moving all of the frogs and the fish in here, and there's a pump in here to circulate and filter everything. We'll end up moving all of the frogs and fish into this, like I said, makeshift rain chamber, and they'll stay here while we rebuild the paludarium over there. This is gonna be fun. I think it'll be cool, like I said, just giving these animals what they deserve over there. So it's about that time. And while we are talking about new animals, our crocodile skinks, these are the white-eyed crocodile skinks. You see they are settling in just fine. That's our male there. And he usually just sits up here and watches us all day. He's doing good. The female's doing good. She'll usually pop up alongside, like right over here. We've been trying to get these two to tongue feed, and I've got them to tongue feed a couple times. I don't know if they're gonna be down for it, but we'll see. Found it. He grabbed my tongs instead of the superworm. See if the female wants to come out. There we go. Alright, so we got them both to eat from tongs, and this is how I'm just gonna feed him from now on. I don't know if he wants another one. There you go, buddy. You see, it's a little bit of work, and they'll come to you. Now these are very shy animals, so it takes a lot for them. But it's definitely possible. See? But yeah, they're doing good too, both the male and the female. And I think it's about time we move them into something new. I don't know if she's gonna take another one. Oh, there she goes. Yeah, it's about time we move them into something new. I only had them in this enclosure to help socialize them, so they really had no choice but to see me. And you see, we still gave them what they need. We got our plants growing out the top of the enclosure, right? We still gave them everything they need, made sure to give them multiple hides, a nice deep clean water source, yeah, and enough coverage for them to actually feel comfortable. But you see, with just about a month and a half of working with them and giving them everything that they need, now they're both coming to the front for food. I can tongue feed them, and we're gonna hope that this trait only passes on to their offspring. So that's the next thing we gotta work on, is making these animals comfortable enough to breed for us. But we're gonna get them a front open in Exoterra and get them up out of this enclosure. They're doing really well though. They love the plants. They love it like being overgrown. They feel secure. As you see, he's just hanging out in the open. But yeah, this is the another one. So we're doing the tent. We're doing the tree frog paludarium, and we're gonna do this enclosure also. And I think all of these animals deserve it. And those are just some of the things we got going on. Like I said, I had a totally different video planned for you guys. I am sorry, but we're getting started on those projects 8 o'clock in the morning. So when you see either the paludarium, the crocodile skink enclosure, or Bubba's tent, one of these things is gonna look totally different by the time you see it. We're gonna go ahead and shoot a video doing the rebuild process too. But yeah, anyways, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. I know you could have been anywhere else on the planet, but you decided to be here with me. I appreciate that. It means a lot. I'm your boy Smith. This is All Things Living. I'm out.